Hello, our names are Jenna Campbell-Morgan and McKenna Harnum, and we are in our fourth year of the BECE program at Brock University. For our thesis project, we closely examined the effects of parental divorce on children's academic achievement to further our knowledge pertaining to how educators can better support parents to ensure the effects of parental divorce on children's academic achievement are as limited as possible.
The purpose of our project was to identify the influencing factors pertaining to lower academic achievement of children who have or are about to experience parental divorce. More specifically, we hope to gather knowledge pertaining to how educators can better support parents throughout the entirety of the divorce process. This was done by providing academically supported resources, as well as the construction of our own resource that is directed towards supporting families in the form of an easily interpreted brochure.
Chang and Carr 2016 identified that parental divorce is very prevalent in Canada, indicating that 40% of all Canadian marriages end in divorce. Considering the prevalence rates of parental divorce, it is important to identify that parental divorce is commonly associated with lower academic achievement, as children's academic achievement may begin to decline as a response to the anticipation of the divorce. RECE 2015. The areas of mathematics and reading and writing comprehension are the areas most likely to negatively be affected by parental divorce. Salahian, Ramian, and Garby, 2021.
Due to the commonality associated with this topic, it is essential that educators are well equipped to support parents during this process, as well as parental involvement in their child's academics that is directly associated with high academic achievement and better developmental outcomes. As divorce can be a difficult transitional period, educators should encourage involvement from both parents. As Janes 2002 identifies that the involvement of both parents in all academic-related activities is crucial to student success, especially during the divorce period. Lastly, acknowledging and understanding potential indicators that may explain children's sudden decline in academic success and development may help to ensure that intervention is implemented in a time-appropriate manner. It is also very beneficial for educators to create and maintain strong and trusting relationships with children and their families, as parents may be more likely to share information that may pertain to a child's academic achievement when they feel confident in their relationship with their child's educators.
Our study was influenced by the theoretical frameworks of Yuri Bronfenbrenner and John Bowlby. Bowlby's psychological theory of attachment suggests that children come into the world biologically pre-programmed to form attachments with others. Hammond, Bowlby, and Ainsworth, 2010. As well as identifies that mothers and fathers' parenting contributes in similar and distinct ways to the promotion of children's outcomes. Voyages of Development, 2015. This was relevant to our study as it investigated the potential influencing factors of parental divorce, as well as the involvement or lack thereof from both parents. Yuri Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory considers the environmental influences on children's development. Bronfenbrenner's work on the microsystem and mesosystem were especially important to this research project, as we closely investigated how children's home and school life influence their academic outcomes during the periods of parental divorce.
There were many impactful and influencing pieces of literature that heavily supported all findings pertaining to this study. While conducting our systematic literature review, we came across a variety of studies and articles that helped us to develop our understanding of this topic. Throughout the project, we continuously reviewed ARC's 2015 article entitled The Temporal Effects of Divorces and Separations on Children's Academic Achievement and Problem Behavior, as well as Bernardi and Rattle's 2014 article entitled The Long-Term Consequences of Parental Divorce on Children's Education Attainment. Both articles were very beneficial when attempting to answer all of our outlined research objectives. Chang and Carr's 2016 article was very relative as it discussed parental divorce relating to Canadian context. Porter's 2010 article was also regularly revisited as it provided crucial insights to the relationship between parental divorce and children's academic achievement. Lastly, Wilson's 2019 Partnerships textbook shared insight pertaining to the importance of strong relationships with families, as well as how educators can support families through divorce.
Our research project utilized a non-REB qualitative research approach and integrated a developmental study. Qualitative research worked best for our study as we thoroughly analyzed a wide variety of literature and based our findings, as well as the content utilized throughout our constructed resource, on the data collected from reputable and publicly available literature and other resources. Chapters 2, 5, 9, and 10 of Wilson's 2019 textbook, some Government of Canada resource websites, as well as other relevant and peer-reviewed literature were closely analyzed during our study. Our thematic content analysis let us transcribe 4 common themes, including parents and educators as partners, the importance of children maintaining strong relationships with both parents, getting in the know, recognizing and utilizing the support services available, as well as it's okay, accepting the commonality associated with divorce and working through the uncertainties.
Within the first theme of our data analysis, the literature pointed to the importance of active parental involvement within all school-related activities. Educators should ensure they are involving parents in all aspects of their child's academics, as well as considering how they can ensure both parents feel welcomed and supported during the divorce period. Educators should encourage ongoing communication and communicate with both parents about their child, including any risk factors and/or any factors pertaining to child's emotional well-being, as it is understood that the 2 factors are directly correlated to child's success within the program. Mulholland, Watt, Phillip, and Sarlin, 1999. Strong parent-child relationships was another important factor that was considered in this study. Children's academic achievement can be negatively impacted by parental divorce. However, Wilson 2019 identifies that nurturing, responsive parent-child relationships and parental participation in child-centered activities relate to positive learning outcomes in early childhood, page 165. Moreover, O'Connor 2017 identified the importance of maintaining strong relationships with parents to promote children's development and success. This was important to our study as well as to the construction of the parental resource, as we had to consider how educators could communicate effective strategies to parents to better support their journey towards maintaining strong relationships with their child throughout the divorce.
Support and intervention services can be often overlooked or not considered. Throughout our research, the literature continuously reminded us about the vast opportunities for parents to seek support during the divorce period. Many services are designed with the needs of children at the forefront and are often publicly available and free of charge. Throughout this section of our study, we describe some of the resources available, ways educators can direct parents to seek support unique to their situations, as well as how educators themselves can support parents throughout this period. Our findings indicated the commonality associated with parental divorce, as well as the vast amount of parents who may feel guilty or ashamed of their divorce. This theme was designed to encourage parents to understand that they are not alone and to accept and welcome the support available through educators, as well as through the community. Educators should communicate to create trusting relationships with parents, encourage parents to be open about their needs, interests, fears, and concerns, as well as be knowledgeable about potentially beneficial community support.
On this slide, we have included a link to the brochure we designed to support parents. This resource is intended to be utilized for educators, however, should be available to parents if they require additional support. Our research proved that parental divorce is associated with negative outcomes pertaining to children's academic achievement when parental intervention and support strategies are not utilized. The data collected throughout our study has showcased specific ways that educators can support parents throughout the divorce period. Educators can not only support parents in the classroom setting, but can also direct parents to community-based support agencies. Key findings pertaining to how educators can support parents have been highlighted in the brochure that we constructed. Bowlby and Bronfenbrenner's theories were considered when constructing this resource, as the resource was heavily influenced by how families can maintain strong relationships, as well as how to ensure negative environmental influences are as limited as possible during the divorce period.
Lastly, both researchers involved in this study believe that the findings were heavily focused on strong parent-educator relationships. Without strong relationships, the support available through educators becomes very limited. This is relevant as educators withhold immense knowledge pertaining to how children's academic achievement can be supported. We believe that all support and intervention strategies are best implemented and utilized when strong parent-educator relationships are maintained, as educators cannot support parents or situations when they are unaware of the relevant ongoings within the family's lives.
This study is immensely beneficial to educators' personal practice, as it highlights the importance of inclusive and unbiased practice. Educators must be extremely welcoming and open-minded to all families, as well as withhold knowledge and/or resources that are beneficial for parents who are going through divorce and have questions regarding how to best support their child during that time. When an educator is prepared to support parents, there is more opportunity for early intervention, thus limiting the opportunity for negative academic outcomes to arise for children experiencing parental divorce. Due to the time restraints of this study, we believe there is additional support opportunities for more findings and implications pertaining to this topic. For researchers pursuing this topic in the future, we recommend including human participants and/or surveying questionnaires that would identify even more specific concerns that divorced parents have pertaining to their child's academic outcomes. With that knowledge, researchers could identify additional support strategies.
Throughout this study, we have discussed the effects of parental divorce on children's academic success, as well as any other relevant influencing factors. We have clearly identified that there are many negative effects on children's academic success when adequate intervention is not taken by parents. From the knowledge gained throughout this study, we constructed a brochure that contained crucial information that could be easily interpreted by all educators and families within the early childhood field. The resource is intended as a resource for educators to refer to when supporting parents. However, it was designed to be easily distributed to parents should they require additional support.
On this slide, we have included some additional resources pertaining to this topic. The resources are interactive and publicly available. Many resources are located within online platforms, as we believe those resources are interesting and engaging to a wider range of individuals.
On this slide, we have included the resources that were utilized to create this presentation. We want to thank you all for listening to our symposium presentation.